Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys, let me introduce myself. My name is Rara Sejeng Pratiwi from Accounting Study Program with NPM 2341200A. In this video, I want to explain about corporate governance. Okay, who knows about definition of corporate governance? Corporate governance refers to the system, principles, and process used to direct and control a company. It regulates the relationship between management, the board of directors, shareholder, and another stakeholder in the organization. According to Christine Millin, 2019, corporate governance is the framework of rules and practice to which a company ensures accountability, fairness, and transparency in its relationship with stakeholders. Meanwhile, Slamet Sumarso Raharjo, 2018, explained that corporate governance aims to ensure that companies are managed efficiently, transparency, and responsibility in order to increase another investor confidence and support long-term sustainability. The main objective of corporate governance are the first, improving company performance, the second, protecting shareholder interests, the third, increasing transparency and accountability, and the last, preventing misuse of power within the company. Next is agency theory. Agency theory explains the relationship between the owner of the company, principal, and the manager who run the company, agent. In this theory, principal, shareholder, or company owner, agent, manager responsible for operating the company. The main issue in agency theory is the conflict of interest. Manager may make decisions that benefit themselves rather than the shareholder. Explain, a manager may pursue projects that increase personal bonus even if the projects are risks for the company. Corporate governance mechanisms help reduce this conflict through the first, board supervision, the second, internal control system, the third, financial reporting transparency, and the last, independent audit. Next, stewardship theory. Stewardship theory offers a different perspective from agency theory. It assumes that managers are trustworthy stewards who work in the best interest of the company. Key characteristics of this theory include the first, manager priorities organizational goals, the second, emphasis on trust and cooperation, and the last, focus on long-term company performance. In this view, manager and owner are not necessarily in conflict but instead work together to achieve the company's success. Next is stakeholder theory. Stakeholder theory argues that companies should not only focus on shareholders but also consider the interests of all stakeholders affected by the company's activities. Stakeholders include shareholders, employee, customer, supplier, government, communities, and the environment. According to this theory, corporate governance should ensure that company decisions consider the wider impact on society, not just financial profit. Examples of stakeholder-oriented practice include the first, corporate social responsibility (CSR) programs; the second, environmental protection policies; and the last, employee welfare initiative. And the last is transaction cost economic. Transaction cost economic focus on minimizing the costs associated with economic transaction within and outside the organization. These costs may include the first, contract negotiation cost; the second, monitoring cost; the third, coordination cost; and the last, conflict resolution cost. Corporate governance helps reduce these costs by establishing clear rules, responsibilities, and monitoring mechanisms within the organization. Effective governance structure improve efficiency and reduce uncertainty in business. Maybe that's all I wanna explain. If there is mistake, I'm so sorry. And finally I say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.